And then there's the chance to join in the war games, to caper a fuss with remotes so that a telltale glint from burnished metal doesn't betray your position to arranging war planes, even if the nearest you get to the front is a city bus. Back then it seems positively to revelry. It's almost as if war is a natural state in the bazaars of Baghdad. Certainly the inconvenience of this conflict is so far proven. There's no petrol shortage and the price is fixed at an envy-making 14 pence a gallon. So vast are their reserves that Iraqis say that the last 2 barrels of oil in the world will be theirs. A world away from the rigid orthodoxy of the Ayatollahs in Iran, a generation of modern Baghdad women shun the veil, strolling unconcernedly in city streets in Western clothes. There's a way of life to be defended as well as a country and a regime against the incursions of Iran's puritanical revolution. And so far, the defense of those modern ideals has proceeded well. Relations between Iran and Iraq worsened when the Ayatollahs took over. The Iraqis claimed that the Iranians were refusing to implement border agreements, and the first skirmishes broke out. In the first big incursion, the Iraqi tanks rolled into Zain al-Qaus on September the 7th. 2 days later, they occupied the border village of the safe side. On September the 17th, the Iraqi army captured a group of border posts.
I'll find them for you. Thanks.
Began in earnest. At the beginning of last week, the Iraqi leaders bombed 10 Iranian airports. The next day, the Iranians hit back, and 3 British workers became the first foreign victims of the war. The first major territorial gain came last Wednesday, when Iraq claimed the capture of the town of Kasserine in the north.
Can I get you anything while you're waiting for them? Oh, no, I'm all right. All right.
An army that's here today is the first independent confirmation of its fall. The Iraqis say they have no long-term intentions to occupy Kasserine. They'll use it, they say, to force other concessions out of the Iranians.
As the Iraqi grip tightens on the town, a few hundred bemused residents adjust to a new and frightening military presence, mainly the old and the infirm who couldn't manage to escape the war. Many thousands left before Kasserine fell, but the Iraqis say that some are trickling back. They come back to a world that's been turned upside down. Before they left, loyalty was expected and demanded by the fanatical revolutionaries who followed the Ayatollah Khomeini. Now, the Islamic Revolution.
Can I get you guys anything?
By the ruthless Arab
okay, thank you.
Construction in the area was limited to the local Iranian radio and TV station, not destroyed in the fighting, but deliberately demolished afterwards by Iraqi engineers. They blew it up, they say, as a penalty for the anti-Iraq propaganda it had been transmitting across the frontier. A senior tank officer explains Iraq's intention in the sector.
We advance to this system to force Iran to recognize that Zain al-Qaus, Saif Saad, and Shatt al-Arab is Iraqi according to the law, according to the rule, according to the international behavior.
We will be holding on to this Kasserine until the Iranians acknowledge that Zain al-Qaus and the others are
We
real.
don't comfort with the Iranians. We are centering there to force them to recognize that and to be reasonable enough to see that they cannot do and they cannot have their work all the time.
Iran's next major gain was the border town of Tehran, but an Iranian counterattack now puts that in doubt. Then the fighting switched to the vital Shahr Abbad in the south. The Iraqis crossed the waterway and besieged the port of Khorramshahr. They advanced to on Afwas, capital of the Iranian oil company, Khuzestan. And in further fighting, the Iraqis are pressing on the communications links from Tehran to the oil fields. With anxiety over oil supplies mounting, I spoke to Iraq's Foreign Minister, Dr. Sadoun Hamadi. In this exclusive interview, I first asked him about Iraq's demands.
Our position, there is an international body between us and well recognized, defined, there are more than 250 landmarks done beautifully in 1960. There are maps of side of the bank should be out. What's for the other side? All we want is that they recognize officially these lands are Iraqi lands. Only land. Second, Shatt al-Arab is definitely up to good news in Iraqi land. We accept no taluk or any other way. It has been always since the dawn of history and Iraqi. Third, we would like to see that Iran makes pledge, agreement, workable agreement, that they would not interfere in our internal in any way, in that security and peace and maintaining our borders. Now, if these are recognized with goodwill by Iran, we would not stay in any territory.
But the real question is surely this. By the agreement of 1913, the Iraqi border is on the right bank of the Shatt al-Arab. The Iraqi army now is in occupation of a great deal of territory on the right bank. Are you prepared to withdraw to the western bank?
I told you what we want from Iran. If they are ready to guarantee responsible assistance, we have no claim or no ambition in any Iranian territory at all.
So the Iraqi army will withdraw from the east bank of the Shatt al-Arab. Do you foresee the Iranians in their present state and in their present mood agreeing to any of that?
Well, I really can't speak for them. But from our experience, what we see in Iran is almost a lack of a doubt. We can't see a government that really looks after the real interest of the country. Government that's responsible. Makes sense. At any rate, I know what you mean. It is very difficult to come to understanding with the present regime in Iran. But this is up to them. This is up to them. If you would like to establish peace, we are ready. If not, they bear the consequences.
And the consequences are what?
Well, because we have to do something to make them to come to sense. We tried peacefully, we were unsuccessful. We have to do it this way, and they have to come to sense. All what we ask is what I think.
Would you like to see the Iranian regime overthrown?
That's up to them. I really don't interfere in their internal affairs. The Iranian people would like this regime, it's okay. If they don't, it's over. It's none of our policy really to overthrow or change the regime. We are an unallied country. If you ask me what is this regime is doing, I think it's doing Iran. This regime is leading Iran to attack.
And was it not a likely and perhaps planned effect of the war, from your point of view, that it might encourage the Iranians to remove that regime?
The Iranian regime was in chaos much before that. This is just an outcome, not a cause.
Lewis, we are now in the second week of major hostilities between your country and Iran. What do you feel at the moment are the prospects for a ceasefire?
Well, from what I hear in the news, the Iranians are not accepting the ceasefire, but I think eventually they have to. I don't know when or
Ceasefire or surrender?
I can't say that it is a ceasefire or I'm saying that we are ready to talk, negotiate with the Iranians, if they are ready to accept the points.
but they have to accept those conditions in advance of any ceasefire.
Those are not conditions. They would be conditions if you are asking the territory as Iranian territory. It is not a condition. All we are saying is that they should recognize our legal frontier. That lands which are Iraqi lands should go back to Iraq. Is that condition? Absolutely our right. Reserve.
So to put it another way, they have to acknowledge your rights before there's a ceasefire. And if they don't acknowledge those rights, how long can Iraq continue prosecuting this war?
We have all the ability to go on. I don't think they have the same ability to go on as we have.
The face of the man who took the Iraqi people to war gazes out from posters all over Baghdad. Saddam Hussein al-Takrit, president in name for the past 14 months, but Iraq's strongman for the past decade. Variously attired in bespoke lamb suit, or as popular hero in Arab headdress, or in the uniform of a field marshal, although he was never a soldier, sometimes depicted as a sweaty labourer with shoulder pain. But his faithful.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to ASIJ's 2023 One Act Plays. At this time, we ask that you turn off all cell phones and please refrain from any photography of this performance. We also ask for the tables and chairs to stay in their places, as actors will be moving across the Black Box Theater during the duration of the show. Feel free to drink the water at your table, and there will be a small changeover period between the two shows. Please stay in your seats during this time. For the unlikely event of an emergency, please take a moment to locate the exit nearest to you. And now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Iran-Contra, huh?
Crazy times. Any other time in human history, I wouldn't believe it.
Here, take a look at this.
What? Wow.
What an idiot.
She's 63, what do you expect? Just tell her not to do it again.
Why? Shouldn't she have an accountant? Where's her kids? Her grandkids? No, this woman neglected it.
Neglected?
Yes, neglected. She thought it wasn't a big deal. If I had $120,000 in antiquities, I would fill out that tax form so meticulously, you could read it from Iran. Then I double check it, triple check it, then I have an accountant check it. After that, I just check it one more time.
What makes you think she can afford an accountant?
You're playing with me, right? You're close to your grandmother, right?
Yeah.
Does she have $120,000 in antiquities?
No.
But she has an accountant. $120,000. What a tool.
I think you just have some distaste for her.
I do have distaste for her. This woman, oblivious to the nature of the world, gets the same vote as us? They should know that she should know they want to empty her pockets. That's their whole purpose. They're the Internal Revenue Service. She's complaining to the paper about common knowledge.
You're a loan shark. You don't pay a drop in taxes.
I'm not a member of society. I don't use parks, hospitals, welfare, or police. I don't even own land. Why should I have to pay taxes?
You drive a car? Do you pay taxes on that?
You got me there. But what about her? Is she a faithful taxpayer?
Whataboutism won't change the lack of morality in what you do.
And that would make you?
I don't refute any title. I'm just not repulsed by this woman.
I need you to head to the small house.
Oh, what for?
Butch got some clients for you. Relax. You're not getting whacked. You and me? That's just some insightful raillery.
More coffee?
No, no more coffee. You have one of those bloody dessert things?
Raspberry tarts?
Yeah, sure, sounds great. Ah, Teddy! How's things holding up?
Good.
You're good. You're good? Eloise, does he look good?
You have cards?
Always do.
Say, how's business?
Which business?
Hill's business.
This is ridiculous. No one wants to bet after what happened to Pete Rose.
I wager half your customers must have been working for some kind of athlete.
You see, Hill's too old-fashioned. She does things exactly like her pops.
Exactly, it's not even the same country anymore.
Damn right. You know, if I didn't balance the books from all my business, I would be under.
Really?
Yeah. Hill doesn't know what she's doing. This would have never happened when her dad ran things. Daniel Sr. could just smell dead business.
Is there a Teddy here?
Right here.
Yeah, he's here. Hill wants to talk to you.
I must be screwed.
For what?
Let's find out.
Teddy? Teddy,
Yes, sir. Ma'am.
I'm gonna be at the diner in 4 hours.
Why'd you have to leave El Paso?
Raymond's not hearing this, is he?
No, he's over at the table. He can't hear anything.
Let's see. Raymond's been loan sharking. Now, Teddy. Teddy,
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
did you know about this?
No, not at all. What do you want me to do?
Don't let him out of your sight. And don't let him leave.
All right.
That was quick. What was it?
Not much. Hill just wanted me to know about a few details.
You want anything to eat? Drink? They got some good stuff here.
Sure.
Eloise! Eloise, he needs some water and, something sweet.
What would you like, sir?
You have 6 donuts. On me.
All right.
Not enough for you?
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah. Something just seemed off. Figured you need something with lots of sugar. We taking him to go?
No, I'm staying here.
You sure? What are you gonna do here? Stare at the pretty waitress?
No, it's just too hot to leave.
All right. Well, I'm going to leave then. I'll catch you later.
Wait,
What? Tell me you can live without me.
where are you heading?
What's it to you?
Just in case.
What? Nah. Just tugging at you. I don't know, maybe I'll hit the small house first. Then who knows? Actually, boil it. I'll have an iced tea before I leave. Eloise, one iced tea.
Okay, have you heard the news about Iran?
Yeah, I did.
His apology was some bull.
Yes, Teddy. I read about it already.
Oh. Say, where's the small house?
Why do you ask?
Just curious.
Curious. Really? You hear that, Teddy? That's the sound of my gun pointing right at you.
What are you doing?
I have the same question, too. This gun is ready to end you, Teddy. Hill knows, doesn't she?
Knows what?
Look at you. Look at you. You're shaking and pale, asking all kinds of stupid questions. This might just be one of your last moments on this world. You really want to die a liar? Just give in. Good. Now, how long is she taking to get here?
4 hours.
How much does she know?
I don't know.
You're lying, Teddy. Don't think I can't tell? I could tell from the minute you walked back in here that you were hiding something.
She just knows that you're loaning. If you run, she'll whack me.
I'm not gonna run, you moron. I got more sense than that. Don't get it conflated. Next time, you come to me. Don't make me waste time with these charades. Leave the seat. Eloise!
What can I get you?
Eloise, I need you to do me a favor.
Mm-hmm.
Before I can tell you, I need to know you can keep a secret.
Yeah, sure.
I need you to head out to an address. When you get there, you deliver a note, then leave without a word.
What?
It's not too far, about 2 hours by car.
Sir, I have to work.
You'll be paid for this, of course.
Why can't you go?
I have a meeting, Eloise. A very important meeting. But this has to be done.
How much?
However much is needed. Oh, could you give me a pen and I need to write down the address. Oh, and some paper.
Here.
Thank you. You know how to get here?
Yeah.
All right.
Sir?
I can't write and talk, just hold it for a second.
Well, I don't think I can go.
Why's that?
Well, I have to work.
I told you would get paid. Plus, I know Hill, so you should be fine either way. Think about it. This is a perfect job. Easy to carry out, good money. What are you worried about?
Look, sir. I don't know what you do, but
Oh, you don't think this is legal, huh?
Well, yeah.
All right, fair enough. Let's say it isn't. What's stopping you?
I don't want any trouble.
Police. They'll never find you. Plus, you could tell them the truth. You don't know anything. An attractive man told you to deliver something. Offered you money. You did it. No crime in that.
How much will you pay?
However much is needed.
Give me a number.
25,000.
30 if I get fired.
All right. Well, Eloise, there's only one thing to remember. First, you make sure that everyone knows that this is from me. You give it to the first person you see to verify it. Second, you know who Nathan is?
Yeah, he's the guy who sits with you here.
You friends with him?
No.
Ever flirt with him?
Isn't he like 30?
All right. Well, Luis, you make sure that if you ever see him, that he never sees you. If he sees you, it's all over.
Why's that?
Less questions.
What are you gonna do to him?
Nothing. Just telling some boys to order his birthday cake.
I can't go through with this.
Why's that?
You're gonna kill him.
Who said that?
You are, aren't you?
I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna tell somebody to.
But he's gonna end up dead.
Ideally not, but it's possible. Police are gonna launch an investigation on his behalf. That I know. Wait. Just hear me out, okay? Why do you work here?
The money.
Of course, but why every time I come in here, you're working? Friday evening, 4th of July.
I have to support my family.
And what happened to them?
Well, my mother has Alzheimer's, so someone has to provide.
Can I take it you feed all your brothers and sisters? So, you don't want to carry out this job because it would offend your morals.
Well, yeah.
But what's so moral about this situation you find yourself in? Does anyone care to think about your situation? Does anyone ask? And when they do ask, do they leave 40%? Does the government ever help? No. No, because this is not an era for morals. Nobody cares, and you can't care about them. It's about getting yours and moving on quickly. $60,000. You don't owe anyone the virtue.
What was that about?
Convince the girl to deliver a note.
To who?
Butch. Asked him what's gonna go down and take care of everything.
You told him what to do?
Not really. Just to get something on Nathan. That way, Hill thinks it's Nathan running it. It's fine. When Nathan comes, we'll know what to do. Because now we wait for Hill.
Oh my goodness! I have jury duty tomorrow. I can't be doing this right now. Oh my goodness! I forgot to feed Goldie! What am I gonna do? My mom is gonna kill me for this! What am I gonna do? My life's a mess.
Who's that?
A televangelist.
Hold up. What's a televangelist?
A television and evangelist. An evangelical that preaches on television.
Hey, I don't know. I don't own a TV.
Well, he's pretty famous.
What's so special?
Okay, so what they do is they get on screen and ask you to plant a seed by donating to the televangelists. Eventually, that seed grows into a plant.
So they give the money back.
No, that's the thing. They never tell you what the plant is. They just say you get a plant.
Wow.
The best part is they spend the money all on themselves.
IRS?
No, technically these folks are registered as a non-profit religiously affiliated organization, so legally they can do whatever they want with the money.
So what did this guy do?
Okay. Married man, he exposed another man for having affairs. Eventually, that preacher gets private eyes, and a few months later catches him with an escort.
And that was donation money?
Evangelical donations.
He took money from the poorest, most religious people in this country and spends it on the one thing that would hurt them the most.
Yeah.
Genius, though. Imagine that was a money laundry.
That would be something.
Here she comes. Hill!
Hello, Raymond. Teddy, nice to see you.
Please, take a seat.
So, Raymond, how's business?
It could be better. I was telling Teddy here that no one wants action after what happened to Pete Rose. Athletes betting on their opponents might have been half our business.
Well, you're fine. Staying above water, I see.
So what brings you here?
I'm not quite sure. Where on earth is Eloise?
Yeah. Went to the can earlier and couldn't find her after I came out.
My goodness. So what are you guys doing here?
I'm waiting for business.
I'm just here to play cards, talk a little bit in the meanwhile.
Play cards?
Well, not anymore.
Why don't you deal then?
Sure. Just lay down a 5.
What were you guys talking about?
Jimmy Swaggart.
Oh,
Familiar?
Oh yes, he's one of them.
One of what?
A hustler is.
So what you need to survive these days?
Exactly. Charlie hustles. Lots of them around. Good to have around at times.
Teddy, you'll check?
Yeah.
I'll raise.
I'll see you.
Alright.
Well, I'm done. Good to have around at times.
Check. They'll fill your plate, but one day they'll feed you the forbidden fruit. And that's when you pay the price.
I'll raise.
I see your lies.
I could stay in this, but I have to cover the check.
Fair enough.
You have much experience with them?
Absolutely. You see, my father ran things. He had a man who'd keep tabs, keep idealists under our noses. He knew all the tricks. He'd go to their fathers, wives, ministers, get any kind of information to keep him out of trouble. One day, takes it too far. Now my father's the police on his back.
Another game?
Teddy, why don't you go? Raymond and I have to talk. Now, Raymond, don't try lying about it. It just might save you.
Okay.
Where's the small house?
I don't know.
Really?
I've been there. Never went there.
What does that mean?
I was taken there.
So you run the operation, but you've never gone there yourself?
Nathan runs it.
Raymond, what did I say about lying?
Where is he right now?
How'd I know you're not fleecing me?
There'll be some trace. Just gotta look for it. If not, hey, do what you must.
Look, I'll be back here in a few. Just make sure you're telling the truth.
Still got your head?
For now. You do it?
Yeah.
Who'd you give it to?
Balls. Tank top.
Excellent.
Where's my...
Job's not done yet. Just sit tight and keep your mouth shut, all right?
Fine, but after that...
Yes, of course.
What was that about?
Butch got the note. It's fine. Just stay sharp or at least stay quiet.
Nathan!
Teddy! You're gonna ask about it?
Nothing to ask.
Take a seat.
So, what are you doing here, Teddy?
I'm just here to play cards and talk.
Nathan,
Ah, hell!
where were you?
Had some business to handle.
Business.
Personal matters, not business.
Right. Take a seat.
Hi, can I get...
Louise, where were you?
Excuse me?
Did I stutter? It's a simple question.
Mr. Raymond?
What?
What are you looking at him for? You answer me. Where have you been? Just leave my restaurant like that?
No, it's just that I told Mr. Raymond
Just
that
Raymond?
I told Raymond that I had to go for a while.
Excuse me.
Eloise, where did you go?
I can't tell you where I went.
Get out. What'd you do? Know I was coming?
I didn't do nothing. She's just scraping.
Sorry, what's going on?
Hill knows about the loan sharking. Your loan sharking?
This is ridiculous.
Well, I don't believe him just yet. I'm gonna ask again. Where were you?
I was at a place called Small House, run and owned by Raymond.
Nathan, you really want your last words to be a lie?
Teddy, go check his car.
For what?
For anything. What are you still doing here?
I just thought I...
No! Out!
Wait! What did Raymond tell you to do?
What?
He told you to do something for him, didn't he?
Nathan, why don't you...
Eloise, he's not gonna save you.
He didn't tell me to do nothing. I had a personal matter, I left. I told him where I'd go.
And where'd you go?
Home?
You didn't. Where did you go?
I can't say.
Get out. Now. The ridiculous charades aren't gonna save you, Nathan.
So, Butch did this?
Where's the small house?
It wouldn't make a difference if I told you.
Teddy.
Well,
What?
the 60 grand.
The 60 grand we talked about? Shut your mouth.
What?
The one thing I asked. Keep your mouth shut.
You said you'd talk sense into Hill. You had me confused.
Doesn't matter. You had a job. You didn't do it.
I did your job. I could tell Hill.
What do you think will happen then? You think you'll live happily ever after? Think about your family. Here, take this and go.
This is only...
Doesn't matter. You'll need it. You had a job. You do the job.
Do you do your jobs?
I don't ask for money when someone knows I haven't. I'd leave if I were you.
Poor girl.
She'll figure it out. I'm sure.
So, how'd you know?
Teddy told me.
And the girl told Butch.
She doesn't know anything. She just delivered a note.
What happens to the small house?
I trust Butch to make the right choice.
And your business?
Lives on. One way or another.
You're not gonna stop.
Nope. Just adapt. This is a green light if anything.
I would have called Butch, saved you the trouble.
I don't trust Hill. She's stupid, but she's still twitchy.
Think she bugged the phones? Note was a good touch.
Yeah. Wouldn't trust Teddy to find it. Good for him. Saved me.
Never know what's going on, right?
Not with psychos like these.
Every day is a revelation or an absurd farce.
Words have lost their meaning.
Just a moment to sit and not fear what tomorrow brings.
That's where I studied so hard. Mother, Dad, could you pass me a glass of water?
Come on, Mom. It's Emily, not Marika.
Do you remember making sandcastles at the beach?
Yeah. Sure. Of course I do. Well, I bought you some dinner. You want some? Mom, where are you going?
The sandcastles. I have to see them again.
There are no sandcastles, Mom.
Marika, please, they'll wash away if I don't go. Your sandcastles.
Mom, stop.
I just want some freedom.
I can't let you go. You're just gonna wander off and I won't be able to find you.
I'm the older one, Marika. You don't know anything. Listen to what I say.
I don't know anything. Says you, Mom. I'm not your sister, for God's sake. Marika's not here anymore. Just go back to your room. I'll bring you dinner later. Maybe you could have just let her out. Who are you? What are you doing in my house? I've always been here. How do you know my name? You know those little dogs you try to keep tucked away? Well, that's me. I mean, come on, right there? I'm all dressed dark and stuff, and I thought she'd be able to figure it out, but I guess she's a little bit slow. Anyways, I'm just a figure coming from right here. In fact, you are the only one who can hear or see me. Call me your other facade. What do you mean, other facade? I have nothing to hide. You think you don't, but that's never the case. People want to pretend that they are honest with everything. But even the most truthful people have a hateful side that they don't recognize. Look, I'm tired and I need to go to bed, so just please leave. I can't leave even if I wanted to. I'm a part of you, Emily. Just get away from me.
Who are you? What are you doing in my room?
What? It's me, Emily.
Get out of my room or else I'll call the police.
Mom, calm down. It's me. You know who I am.
Get out! Get out! Get out!
Well, I guess you just have to accept it. Or maybe, just maybe, you could let her free.
What?
Just let her free. I can't do that. You know that. If I let her go, she won't be able to come back. But that's what you want, right?
I mean,
To make you happier?
I don't really.
To give yourself a chance to live the life you've always wanted? I know everything about you, Emily. If you let your mom free, maybe you'll have more time to go to school, to have fun times with your friends, to be a normal college student. You really want to waste your time with a mother that doesn't even know your name anymore?
But I can't do anything about it, though. No matter how hard I pray to God, she'll never recognize me.
That is why maybe you should let her explore the world on her own. She was trying to go out by herself anyways.
Look, I should go to school. Don't follow me.
This many times. I'm not Marika.
It was the two of us together
Mom,
on the beach.
Did you hear what I said? I'm not Marika.
Oh, Marika, don't be silly.
Quit calling me Marika! My name is Emily. Do you understand? I'm not some kind of a stranger or Marika. I'm your own daughter!
Outside.
Yeah, go ahead. Go wherever you want. Go find your stupid sandcastle.
Interesting. You really let her out? Well, now I guess you can live that free life you've always wanted. What's wrong? This is what you wanted, right? No mom, no problems.
But still, maybe...
Think about it, Emily. What has she done for you? All she is dead weight, pulling you down. You try to help her every single day. And yet, she can't even remember her own daughter's name. You deserve better than that.
But still, she's been with me for 21 years. Even before she started forgetting about me. It's just me and her.
So what? You are 21 years old now. You need to start having your own path, your own goals. You need to start living for your own life. You don't need her now, do you?
Will you go away? I just don't know anymore.
Well, what is there?
I said go! Hey, Mom. Do you remember about the time when we ran across the shoreline down in Kamakura? The sunset shining onto Fujisan. Or the time you took me surfing and helped me ride my first waves. I'd always get lost looking for seashells, but you'll always find me somehow. Remember I used to give you those seashells as presents? You kept the blue one and I kept the pink one. I still keep mine with me. But I bet you've forgotten about it. You know, ever since I started taking care of you,
I don't know what to do with the memories I've had with you. I've been with you for 21 years. But now I can't even come home to a mother that remembers me. Every time I take care of you, you act like you don't need me, and it's hard, Mom. No, thank you. I love you. Nothing. It was your choice to leave, so I let you. You wouldn't have listened to me anyways. This is what you wanted, right? Must have been.
Nothing. I'm just checking up on my favorite human.
Who the hell's calling at this time? Hello?
Hello? Is this Emily?
Yes. Who am I
I'm
talking
a nurse
to?
from North Metropolitan.
Hello?
She was in a car accident and is in critical condition. We found a note that had your name and a phone number on it in her pocket. We're taking care of her in the hospital and we need you to come as soon as possible.
It's all your fault. You're the one that told me it's better for me to let her go. You're the one that told me it's better for me to value myself. You're the one!
What are you talking about? I have nothing to take responsibility for. I never made you do anything now. Did I?
What?
I merely gave you suggestions that you simply took all by yourself. Have you not noticed anything?
What?
All of my suggestions started with maybe. Maybe your mom wants to be free. Maybe she's ruining your life. Maybe you should let her go. I never forced anything on you now, did I?
Well, I didn't ask to be with you either. If you were here, none of this would have happened.
You blame me for all of your mistakes. But you're only blaming yourself.
What are you talking about?
Everything you have against me is just a figure of your emotions, your thoughts.
Don't act like this was someone else's fault.
It's all on you. Oh, I would go to the hospital. I don't think you have much time left.
This is August 17th, 2005. Beach. Emily and I went to the beach on that day. Tanishikatta. We saw seagulls and little fish and tried swimming out as far as we could. The lifeguard got mad at us though. Emily looked so cute in her little swimsuit. The one with the polka dots and the frills on the shoulders. Every time the waves touched her feet, she would scream and giggle. We spent hours walking up and down the beach looking for seashells and giant pieces of kelp to use to pretend like she had a tail. March 28th, 2019. College acceptance letter. That's when Emily got into college. She worked so hard on her application, and I couldn't be more proud of her. I can't believe it's already been 21 years of raising her. She's always so kind and makes time for me even when she's busy with all her schoolwork. I couldn't have asked for a better daughter. I remember thinking, これからも楽しみだな. July 9th, 2019. ごめんね, Emily. I've been really forgetful recently, and I went to the doctors about it today. Emily asked me to get groceries the other day, but apparently she had to tell me a couple of times. I don't remember what the doctor said, but I have a feeling it's going to make Emily's life harder. I never want to forget about you, Emily, so I started writing about all these memories that we have together. I might become someone that forgets to get groceries or someone that forgets to wash the dishes, but Emily, I'll always love you. ごめんね. Mom.
A memory is something you people cherish. Huh? A thought of the past. How pitiful. I know all of Emily's. The day she first ran her feet across the sand. The day she rode her first waves. The day she built her first sandcastle. All of these are what she shares with her mother. And yet, look at her now! That's the best all you people can do. Throw away the best of what you have and so-called learn from your mistakes? Well, guess what? All of you are running out of mistakes. But don't worry. I'll always be waiting. Right here.
coming, everybody. Have a good evening.